ABBEY, CLANCY, KERRY KATONA. A match made in heaven, you might have said. You might have thought. I didn't. I read something earlier and I thought to myself, and I'm right, what a car crash. Old ABBEY there has interviewed KERRY on a podcast series, I believe, over the last couple of days. The results of it have been in the press today, and I'm thinking, every time old KERRY opens her mouth, she puts her foot in it, and it's a big foot as well, it's got to be said. What she said today, old ABBEY said to her, you've been through a lot in your time and all this reality TV. Oh, I have been the reality TV, Celebrity in the Jungle and all that. I've had some horrible things in my mouth. Oh, terrible things. Ants, what they call beetles, all of that. Oh, it's been awful, terrible, terrible. Mind you, I've had worse. I've been married to Brian McFadden. Think about what I've had in my mouth there. I thought, no. Went a bit further than that. She said, my best husband of all time, the love of my life was George. Was it George King? I did write it. I didn't write it down. I think it was George King, the ex-rugby player. He killed himself, not snorting or injecting, but eating coke. Not a million miles from it, eating a ball of coke. She said, it was a really abusive relationship. He knocked 7 bells out of me on a regular basis. He really, really did. But I loved him. She said, when I first got with him, he'd just come out of prison for, what was it for? I did write it down. He'd just come out of prison for kidnap and torture. And I thought, I'll have a bit of you. I read it again. When I first met him, he'd just come out of prison, and I thought, I'll have a bit of you. Now, I thought I heard that they knew each other from school or from when they were kids. Might be wrong about that, but that's what I thought I'd heard once. But either way, she met him just coming out of prison for kidnap and torture and thought, you'll do for me. And she wonders why he knocked her about and was abusive and whatever else. And I wonder how he could be the love of her life. I'll tell you, if it was the love of her life, she must have had some right bad uns. And I mean right bad uns. But Brian, I'd be worried myself if it's not a very nice thing to say about you, is it? Not very nice at all. I thought, Kenny, you probably would just be better out of the limelight for a year or two, or maybe 30. And stop spouting this, that you're spouting, and maybe bring the kiddies up and be more with the kiddies, and the kiddies won't have to read it then, will they? Marry this fellow that you're with and step back. Look after your kids. You'd be better doing that than doing this, honestly, because you make a mistake everywhere you turn. I don't care what you say. That's only my opinion, but I do think I'm right. I mean, I'm probably old enough to be a dad. I am glad she's not my daughter. I wouldn't want to be hearing that from my daughter. And Brian's mum and dad, they can't be too happy. I mean, they've got 2 of Kerry's kids with them now, or so I believe. They don't want to be hearing that, do they? Surely not. Anyway, I'll leave it with you, that one.